So let's just talk a little bit old school and new school. A
Hmm.
lot of times I think advisors start to split the difference and they think, well, I'm old school and these people are new school. When in reality, the truth lies somewhere in the middle of what I think is probably the most optimized business today is a hybrid of old school and new school. So how do you guys do that? What does that look like? What are the couple of different lines of business and how you drive business?
Yeah. Yeah. So tonight we're actually doing like a in-person seminar where, invites were sent and received and people signed up and it's all on where your target market is. Like if you, obviously, I think we definitely have a generational gap for technology use, and there's still a lot of people that, maybe are more like me who still write paper checks and like, still, send personal thank you notes. So like depending on what market you're in, you have to be willing to adapt. You know what I mean? So Justin is the like in getting me into the social media side, like the seminar tonight, I can't wait because I get to actually put, names to faces that I've been in contact already, and thanking them for signing up and looking forward to seeing them at the seminar tonight. So it really just is based on, you just got to be willing to, to go after it and not just pigeonhole yourself so much that you leave business on the table, because there's so much out there to be taken, not taken, but there's so much business out there of people looking for help that have never had access to it. So if it's a live seminar, do it. If it's a social media, do it. If it's a podcast, it's my first time ever on a podcast, do it. You know what I mean? Because, you're going to be able to reach so many more people that you might have never had access to if you don't. And I think that's really, what has gotten me, again, going back to the excitement part. It keeps me, it's exciting. How can you not be excited about a huge seminar tonight? We have, a ton of people coming tonight. We have another one at the end of the week. Even more people are coming. I'm sorry, next week. We have even more people coming to that one. Like, how can you not be excited about that? And in
Right.
the meantime, we're getting phone calls still from the Google reviews while we're doing seminars. Like, it's just like the full circle has to, be at the front of your mind. And that's how a practice can go from very small and to be very big in a good way since May 1st, since Justin and I joined.
That's great.
Yeah, I think I look at it like you look at any portfolio, diversification, right? You don't want to
Mhm.
put your clients in any one bucket and say, "Hey, here's all your eggs in one place." I think it's the same thing with your marketing. It should be tiered, right? So to Joe's point, you have different types of markets located in different spheres, and you need to go meet them where they are. And so I think there's definitely this misconception that it has to be an either or when we talk about new school and old school. And I think the best portfolio again is having both of those come together. So I think you can do a little bit of everything. We've had cases where we maybe somebody found us on our website or found us on Google or they filled out a lead form. So that's technology. But then when you connect with them, they say, "Hey, listen, I'd really like to meet in person." Okay, cool. That's the perfect
Mhm.
marriage, right? They utilize the technology to find you.
Right.
They entered your funnel in your system, and then the appointment was set in person. And you know, I'm also big on efficiency, if I'm honest, right?
Mhm.
When you're meeting people digitally, you tend to stay more on point. The meetings go a lot smoother. And then boom, like you take a half-hour break or 20-minute break, you can jump on the next appointment. I can visit a client in Colorado and I can be in Florida and Texas all within the same 2 or 3 hour time span. That if you're meeting at the office or meeting in person, it just isn't realistic. So I think you just have to come with an open mind and look at your marketing like you would at building a portfolio for a client, and just make sure that you're in a diversified space.